All right, y'all, we're at the Hotel St. Pierre. This is a good example of a style called, it's called brick between post. It's pretty self-explanatory, but a lot of times this is covered up in like a plaster or stucco, so you don't really get to see how pretty it is underneath. But they would frame out a house with these cypress beams. Real pretty cypresses all over Louisiana. Great for bugs, good for termites, mold resistant, very bad for fires. It burns up like that. So they would frame this out and then they would put the bricks in between. And sometimes in these older buildings, I don't see one here, you'll even see tensioning rods now that kind of go through the top of it and kind of hold everything together. But this is a rare example where you get to see all of this exposed. Um, Most of what we see today standing in the quarter is going to be built by the Spanish. A lot of the original homes in the French Quarter, or it was called the Vieux Carré, a little bit smaller size neighborhood, was built out of this cypress. They would build these real cute little cottages. They weren't right up on the road like they are now. They would be kind of clustered in the middle of the block, and they would have a yard in the front of the house, not a courtyard in the back like we do today. So the issues with those is that if one of those houses caught fire, they were so close together, the whole block was going to go down. They had two pretty serious fires here. The city kind of waffled between the French and the Spanish. And when the Spanish took control of this territory, they had two really serious fires. And because a lot of these homes were constructed with this cypress, burned the city down in hours. So when the Spanish rebuilt it, they started to build a lot of stuff out of brick. They pulled everything up to the road. They would cover stuff in plaster to make it more fire resistant. Under the Spanish fire codes, you often had to have water in the back of your house as well as like access to water out front. So we get a bunch of pretty fountains from them. That was like a fire safety thing. But yeah, if you come by this building, this is a really nice example of, what a lot of these homes look like underneath.